when I would go to school, come back from school, and see my parents always fighting. People will gather,
Mm,
start to settle matters and everything.
mm,
I'll just go to the corner of my house. I'll just start crying. So my
mm.
neighbors will come, oh, sorry, and everything. I met some friends, but there was this particular guy I met. So we started talking,
Mm.
became close. So he now said he liked me and that he wants to get
So
married
how
to
old were
me.
you at that time?
I was 18. Like, I've not seen my dad showed my mom love before, so maybe
Oh,
this one is actually
so he
okay.
introduced you to a whole new
Yes,
world.
a new word. So that was like, oh, if we want us to be together, we have sex and everything. That was
Mm.
I allowed him. It was like, that's if for him to be like, should I is a man.
That was the first time you
The
visited
first
him.
time I visited. So he said he wanted to feel like he shows that he's a man. So that former one has made me feel like, oh, entering any relationship, the guys of this world now,
Yes.
they want sex in the
So
relationship.
sex is normal in
Sex is now normal.
relationships.
So I saw it as normal.
Hmm.
But the first time, second time, it was very painful. Like, why is it like this?
In this particular moment, if there is anything I would love to say, it is the fact that things are happening. Things that forms stories. Stories that affect the lives of both the old and the young. Good day and welcome to Tell Them Stories. My name is Precious Isaac and I am your host for today's show. Hope you've liked and subscribed to our channel. In here with me in the studio is Favor Okwanibete. Favor Okwanibete is a young lady who has managed to survive parental neglect that led to sexual unruly behaviors. So, Favor, you are welcome to Tell Them Stories.
Thank you, ma.
I like your smile, so beautiful.
Thank you.
Aw. So, how do you feel being here today?
Mm, Feel very happy.
Feel very happy.
Yeah.
Same here.
Mm.
So, can you walk us through your background? How did it all start?
Mm. Wow. I grew up meeting my parents, always fighting. Started from childhood. Okay, I remembered when I would go to school, come back from school, and see my parents always fighting. People will gather,
Hmm.
start to settle matters and everything.
Hmm.
I'll just go to the corner of my house. I'll just start crying. So my
Hmm.
neighbors will come. Oh, sorry and everything. It's continued that way, and
Let me interrupt you right there. How old were you when your parents started fighting?
I can't even like see the exact age
Hmm.
because it has started even right from the time they got married.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So, go on. I'm with you.
Because they got married a year after a year they gave birth to me.
Hmm.
So, and even according to my mom and her sisters, like the history,
Hmm.
stories I heard and stuff like that started right from time. And to me, I would say that their issue is as a result of arranged marriage.
Oh,
Arranged marriage because
wow.
they didn't really like go into courtship or had that relationship
Hmm.
for them to like know each other better.
All right.
So there was no understanding,
Okay.
and I didn't really see that love
Hmm.
in that
Permit
marriage.
me to ask, when you say arranged marriage, who arranged the marriage? Was it her parents or pastors or friends? Hmm.
No, not a parent, neither was it the pastor. According to her, she said a friend got married to my dad's brother. So when they saw my mom, they were like, wow, you look okay.
Hmm.
And we have a brother that is not married.
Oh,
So we want you to get married to him.
wow.
And she was already 31. You
Oh,
know, Africa now, African parents, really
ah.
be looking at you like, oh my, you don't old
This
though.
is
We
where,
start to dey go. So that is was
yeah,
just like that.
pressure.
Pressure. So according to that, I asked her, she said, when she told her mom, mom said, okay, let us see the man.
Hmm.
So when he came, they were already speaking language now. Oh, my grandma loved him even more than my mom. I grew up meeting that love between my father and my grandma before she died.
Hmm.
So the closeness was just there. So that was how they rushed the marriage, they got married, and everything just started.
All right.
It started like that. So Okay. Then it's got to a stage whereby my mom had to start working, doing outside work in order to like take care of me. It was not like my dad wasn't providing. He would just get like things in the house, maybe the food stuff, just put it and leave the rest for my mom. That's oh, do the rest.
So your mom was basically the
Yes.
breadwinner of the home.
Yeah,
As an only child.
as an only child. So my mom goes to work. She wake me up around 4.
Mm.
When she wake me up, she take care of me, like um take my baths
Mm.
and drop me in my neighbor's home.
Mm.
So she leave around 5, then come back late in the night, around 8, 9. Sometimes I'll be asleep. So then when I come back from school, because I have my personal bike man
Okay.
that comes to pick me from my house to school and from school to the house.
Mm.
So when I come back from school, instead of going back to my neighbor's house, then now there was nobody to talk to. It was like I just needed people. So any little person that showed me love, I'll just be like, oh, person is okay.
Oh, so
So
so you're saying there was no love and affection from your
yes, for
parents
my
to you,
parents,
despite the fact that you are the only
I'm the
child.
only child.
Wow.
I won't really say unconsciously to them. They might not really feel like they were not giving me that attention.
Oh.
But oh, this one is busy. My dad would go to work Monday, come back Friday. He would just sleep at his place of work. So I didn't really get to know my dad very well when I was younger.
Oh.
So and the fights and everything. So when I come back from school, just go meet my friends, we play. Then one thing leads to another thing. Then I
Before,
met.
before we get to that, you did mention that your mom in particular was providing for you, despite the fact that your dad was um lagging behind. So, what kind of love and attention did you want? Can you describe it in particular as a child at that time? What
Okay,
exactly did you want from your mother,
okay. As a child,
aside
then
from the pain of bills?
okay. As a child, then I've seen other people's parents, like children parents, talking to them. Oh, this is how you should do things. This is how life should go. And I'm a female child.
Mm.
My mom, yes, she provides when it comes to money, feeding, clothes. She was
Okay.
top notch.
Mm.
But when it comes to like sitting me down to talk to me,
As a
oh, this
mother and
is
daughter.
yes, as a mother. Oh, this is how things should be. This is how things should be. No, this is your right from your wrong and wrong from your right. But she didn't really. She was not really good at that.
So you lacked the mother and daughter relationship
Yes,
at
I
a very
liked that
young.
mother and daughter relationship.
Mm.
So that was what I was really looking for. And my mom was very, very strict.
Mm.
Very strict. She shouts at every little thing. She shouts. And she just make little mistake. Oh, Jesus. Slap. Pass. So even as a little child, they'd be like, oh, you're enjoying. They didn't really know what I was going through. It got to a period where I said, no, I'm not staying in this house again. I want to pack my things and leave. I did arrange my bag. But
Oh
my mom
wow.
was always threatening me. If you do anyhow, I will use razor blade, I will cut your body, I will put pepper, I will tie you naked outside. So her dad was a retired soldier. So I
Hmm.
believe that's the way they trained her. That was the way
Yes.
she was. And I actually said, I actually believe that she went through some trauma.
Yes.
So she didn't really heal from it.
Hmm.
So she brought that into marriage and
So she
everything.
didn't have the love you were looking for.
Yes.
Hmm.
So
All right. So take us through how those experiences affect your relationship with people, and when did it start affecting you?
it started affecting me. Okay, my primary school.
Hmm.
I was having this low self esteem
Hmm.
because I believe that oh, my parents are not really that rich, and when you're in a private school, the way other classmates make you feel, so I tend to like just stay on my own, nobody to talk to. It was not like I don't want to talk to anybody, but I just believe that oh, they're not really my class and everything. And some of them even bullied me. Be
Hmm.
like, you're not our type, that way, just go away from here. So they were always calling me this mommy Gio
Hmm.
because maybe the way I dress, I'm just on my own and just like that. So I just saw myself different,
Hmm.
just different from others.
Hmm.
Then when my dad changed my school from a private school to a public school,
Yeah.
my JS1 was okay. When I got to JS1, I was like, wow, I got first position out of 90 students. I was like, wow, I have to like sit up. I got to school, but my parents, the abuse in the house was just. And when my dad got physical with my mom, started beating her, and even me as a child, he would just like beat me. Your father to be and blow with you. It was something like that. I was going through that, and my mom was this kind of person that don't really know how to like voice out. She does not know how to voice out. She does not know how to defend herself.
Okay.
So I tend to hate my dad then because the way he was treating my mom. I was like, no, this is not how you're supposed to do it. I was talking to my dad. My dad would say, you're the devil in this house. I can't count the times my dad is going to chase me out of the house. Go away, you're the problem. I've disowned you. Our pastors will come to the house and be like, started begging him. Neighbors we gathered, we beg and beg, elderly men, elderly women. It was that embarrassment was just too much. I was like, is this I'm going to continue? So my JS1 was okay, JS2 and my JS3.
Before,
Out
sorry,
of
sorry, before we get to your JS3, so you are saying at a very young age you had to learn how to defend your mother
yes.
from your father. Wow, interesting. How did that affect you as an adult?
So it's made me, how will I put it? It's made me more, will I say, matured than my age. Because then I was like, I would just stand up. I was very stubborn. Very, very stubborn. It got to a stage where my mom would just be praying for me, you will not be like your father. Because I was almost taking almost all the character of my dad. The stubbornness, the anger, the aggression, that I don't care attitude. It was just there. You can't tell me something, I won't listen to you. It's what I want to do, I'm going to do. Then so when my dad would talk, I was like, you're not meant to do this. I will shout. Did no, you have to be treating my mom this way. I don't like it. I don't if you continue like this, I will report you. I will do this. It got to a stage where I wanted to even take my dad. I wanted to go and report him to court. It got to that stage. That would say you're the devil. Because he painted my mom black. It's his family. I thought his elder sister would just call my mom on the phone. Hello? Illiterate like you this woman, rich, this. How will you be doing this to your husband? Is that my mom will be crying? I'll say,
Wow.
what? Is this how my mom is going to continue? I'll go and meet my dad. This is not you're supposed to do. My dad will beat me, slap me, hit my head on the wall.
As a
Like,
child.
as a child, push me
Wow.
out of the house. I don't want to see you. The way my mom traveled, the time my grandpa was sick, she traveled to take care of my grandpa. Just the day she left, the following day, it was issue. See me and my dad. They have to start calling my mom. Call your daughter, talk to her. They'll call my neighbor, they'll talk to me. Like, mom, calm me down. You don't have to continue that way. Don't do like that. I'll say, no, how will he be treating you that way? Are you not knowing that he's doing this? Are you not knowing that he's doing that? So my dad thought my mom was the one
Poisoning your
poisoning my
mind
mind. But
against
didn't
him.
really know that I'm seeing things in the house. The way, okay, my mom just thought the next thing you started insulting her. My dad talks down on my mom. He can insult her. Okay, how you supposed to do this? You're not doing this way. You are mad. You are crazy. And this is a Sunday school teacher.
Wow. Oh wow.
Like, you're mad. You're crazy. You're going to punish you.
Hmm.
Thunder will mail you. There's nobody like to use. I will mail you now. I will eat you. I will do this. That's like, really? That made me hate guys. Like that, I hated guys so much. I hated guys then. As a guy, you can't come to me and talk. You will receive slap.
So you were slapping
I was
guys.
slapping guys. Oh.
Wow.
I was slapping guys.
Guys slapper. So earlier you talked about having sexual experiences with both male and female at a very young age. That stemmed from neglect from your parents. Can you quickly run us through that?
Okay, I'll start with the female one.
Okay.
At age 6, then my mom was in the outside work. When she leave in the morning, then come back in the night. It's my and I do stay with my neighbors. Well, it got a period whereby when I come back from school, I don't go to my neighbor house. It's even that thing caused issue between my neighbor and my mom. She'll be like, you drop this girl here, but when she come back, she's not staying here. She's always with someone else. So there's this compound close to my house. I go there every time to play with them. Then I there's this particular lady. She was 2 years older than me. Yes. 2 years and some months older than me.
You were 6
I
and
was six.
she was 8 at that time.
Yes. So anytime I go there, I now felt like anything they were doing was right because they were older than me.
Yes.
So I saw them as, oh, let me just follow their footstep. But didn't know that what I was into was wrong.
Okay.
So she will come, she'll be like molesting me, touching me. So I was like, wow, this is actually nice. Like, yes, a girl touching my body and going intimate. So that was how she introduced me into lesbianism. But we continued. Anytime I come back from school, I'll just go there. Wow, Mo is so sweet. So it got to a stage whereby I was like, was it really okay? But there was nobody to talk to because then I don't know how to talk.
For how long did this last?
It lasted for like a year.
A year.
Yes.
And your mother or your father did not notice.
They didn't notice. So it was one woman in my area that called my mom and was like, I don't like the friend's favor is following. That can you please just have time for her if it's for you to stop that work, because the most important thing is your child. Your husband cannot be doing anyhow and the next thing your child to just go astray because you'll be blamed as the mother.
Yes.
So she had to stop that outside work and she started working in a creche, like our church had a school, so she was working there. Then sometimes if I am sick, she'll just take me to the creche. I'll be with her just to just for her to be looking at me. So then I want to voice out. I'll be scared because the way my mom used to threaten me. But I'll just say it's as a result of how my daddy was treating her and her background. So she didn't really. She anytime my mom was always angry. She was just always angry, and I now looked like my dad. So I look whenever she looks at me, I think she's always seeing my dad picture on my face. So it was like, oh, this is this girl. Like the hunger was always in her. So she had to stop work to stay with me. Then that period, the lady, the friend she follows, got pregnant. Some got pregnant. Some did abortion. So the news went viral in our area. So that was when I was like, I can't continue like this. Because I should not go and get pregnant or something now lead to something. So I had to just give them space
On your own.
on my own.
You had to take that decision.
Yes, I had to take that decision on my own.
That should be like at the age of 7.
At the age of year 7.
Wow.
So I had to like take that decision on my own. And they were even angry at me because they wanted to lure me into something deep. But I was like, no, I cannot do it. And then even thank God for my church. They children department and they were not using me, or you join this, join that. So I got exposed then in church to church activities. So that really helped me. So I'm not like, no, this life is not okay. I need to run away from this. So I gave them space. It even caused issue between us. So they will see me out, just like, just leave this one. This one is just anyhow. So that was how I started working on myself, and
Wow.
I was able to like.
I think this is the first time I'm hearing that a 7-year-old could make such a drastic decision. That's impressive, actually. That's impressive. You should be proud of yourself on that one. All right. So let's fast forward to 18 years.
Okay.
You mentioned another sexual issue at the age of 18. Can you walk us through that?
My dad left us
Okay.
October 2022. So when he left, we were just alone and everything. Police came to arrest us to leave the house. My dad planned with our landlady to like chase us from the house.
Okay.
So they told us to pack that night, 31st December. We went for wash night and we were even dancing in church. Nobody even knew what was going on. So we stayed with someone for like a month. When we left there, we had to get money to go rent apartments. So my mom and I, we went to another area entirely. So I got to the area, I met some friends. But there was this particular guy I met. So we started talking. We became close. That period he lost his dad.
Mm.
So it was not like then I was not like, wow, this guy is showing love. The love because my dad has never
Can you
told
describe the
me.
kind of love he was showing?
Oh, he was always calling, how you doing? He was always caring for me, gets me food and things like that.
Mm.
So there's even some time that, oh, maybe there's no money in the house. You just call, are you fine? I'll say, no, 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 I've not eaten. So you'll be like, wow, have you eaten? I'll say, no. Like, oh, yeah, come out, let me get something for you. So even anything he gets, I'll just take it home. Let me see you. So my mom was like, what's going on? I said, no, he's my brother. So I just took him like that's I took him like a brother. Then until okay, we now became close. I was just going to his house. Oh, you don't have to think, you don't have to do this, you don't have to do that. So he now said he liked me and that he wants to get married
How
to
old were
me.
you at that time?
I was 18.
How old was he?
He did it for me. So it was like he was 20. I was like, okay, we can work with that. Then later I found out he was 18. I was angry. I didn't know I was already liking him. I was like, wow, this person is okay. Like I've not seen my dad showed my mom love before, so maybe
Oh,
this one is actually
so he
okay.
introduced you to a whole new
Yes,
world.
a new word. So that was when like, oh, if we want us to be together, we have sex and everything. That was I allowed him.
For the
We
first
for
time.
the first time. So it like I felt so guilty, so guilty. Like that guilt was just there. I didn't go to church for some time. It was not like I was not going to church. I was a chorister. So I didn't really go for rehearsal. All my excuse was that my house is far.
Mm.
Where I stay is very far.
Mm.
So I was feeling guilty for like 2, 3 months. I didn't go to church. I was just on my own. Then I would cry and cry and cry. My mom didn't even know what was happening. We're in the same house. She didn't know what was happening. Nobody to talk to. I was like, if I confide in this person, how this person, people, I don't want people to like start criticizing me. I was just keep things to myself. I was dying inside.
For how long did the relationship last?
It didn't even really last for like, I think 4 months.
4 months. Within
Yes.
the 4 months, how many times did you people have sex?
I'll say like 4 to 5 times.
Within 4 months.
Yes.
Wow. So how did he or how did you both manage to prevent pregnancy?
He was actually using protection. Yeah.
You knew how to use protection at 18. Wow. Interesting. So
And the funny thing was that he was like, oh, he wants to give his virginity to me. I should give my own to him too. I was like, wow, okay, no problem. I was out. So later I was not like, Favor, is this really you? I sat down, I was thinking, I was like, the way you used to born, it's no longer there. The way your zeal for God, with secondary school, that people were like praising you and everything. This is how you want to continue. I was already saving up to go to school then. So, all thanks to God, we left that area. So I was not seeing him. I was not giving him attitude. I was giving him space. I didn't want to talk to him. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I was just on my own. That
but did you
period.
break the relationship before you and your mother left that
No, I
environment?
didn't break the relationship. I just started giving him space.
Oh.
So I gave him space.
So you had to make another decision again
Yes,
by yourself.
by myself. So all the decisions I was making was all by myself. I was just with the help of God. So I was just making decisions on my own. So we left that area. He would call. How you doing? I'll just give him a sister. I'll just cut the call. It was like, what's happening? What's happening? He was still begging that please, he wants to spend the rest of his life with me. I said, Oga, no what? Like I was not that I just feel like I'm not supposed to be in that particular place at that time. I was not supposed to be in that kind of thing at that time. So we left that area. Then I gained admission into the university. So I was preparing to leave for university. So I made the decision. I said, going to school, I'll look for a fellowship that I'll be attending in order to like build
Strengthen
my
yourself.
spiritual life more and work more with the Holy Spirit and
Okay.
even be a motivation to others. So I got to school. I was in church one day, the first fellowship I attended. I was in church, and the next thing, it just entered my head. favor end this relationship. Though we're not talking again. I just took my phone inside the church. Pa, 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 pa. That's how I just ended the relationship. It's not like, oh, maybe because of what I was going through, because then I've not gotten an apartment, no money for school fees. I was just in school. The money I saved, that is for my clearance, and I was having name error. So, you see, I spent a lot, but God was just helping.
Faithful.
God was faithful, and He will always be faithful.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
I
true.
always believe.
That's true.
So he was like, is it because of what you're going through? That's why you want to end the relationship. I didn't talk to him again.
So that was the end of
That
that
was the end of
relationship.
that relationship.
All right. So you did mention a third experience.
Okay.
All right. So can you take us through that
Yeah.
part now?
So when I got to school, 2 months after I came to school, from when I was younger, my mom has always been telling me that when she gave birth to me, they said, I'm going to become a teacher and I'll meet my husband in school. So I met this guy. We was done with school.
Mm.
So it was like, oh, I like you. We started talking on the phone.
You were what year at that time?
100.
Oh, your first 100
Yes.
level.
100 level. So it was like, oh, I like you.
Mm.
I like want us to be together. I want to get married. It's like, oh, this person is matured. I had to tell my mom.
How old was he?
29.
And you were
I was 19.
19. So he was 10 years older than you.
Yes.
Mm.
So I had to tell my mom, I was like, see. She's like, wow. I was scared when at first. I was like, let's say continue like this. Please, let me tell her. At least she has been saying I've been hiding secrets from her. But now let me just open
Confide
up,
in her for
confide
the
in her.
first time.
So I told her. She now went to tell one of our evangelists. So she did, she prayed. I was like, it's the one. It's the one. So I came back from school, from Lagos. Then I went back to school.
Mm.
He called that he was sick for some time. I broke my principle because while growing up, I said I cannot go to a guy house to even sleep, spend the night there. I can't.
Mm.
So I had to go take care of him. I'll cook. Not until housewife.
Uh-uh.
So I'll go there. I'll cook.
Wife material.
You don't believe wife material.
Yes.
So I'll go there. I'll cook
Mm.
for him.
Okay.
Even with everything, Oga will still say I don't love him more.
Mm.
What do you want me to do? Then I prepared food. I gave it to him. He ate. He was like, I'm supposed to be petting you. Kai, I know your baby.
Mm.
He continued to be petting you. And then, I said I was very stubborn.
Yes.
But I was like, if you still continue like this, you'll be 20 very soon. Then I was like, oh, you're 19, you should be more matured than this. Okay, I brought down that stubbornness. I put it aside. And I was very humble with you. And you're still telling me that I'm not loving you now.
Okay.
So I'll wash his clothes. Even his neighbor, this old girl, she's okay. Oh.
Mm.
Like, it's rare to see this kind of ladies. Yeah, it will be saying good outside. I know it's at the face.
Mm.
So then, when I will not have things in the house to eat, because I was cutting with someone, I'll just want his place. At least he has food stuff, so I'll just prepare something that I can eat.
Yes.
So it's not like any little mistake he will shout at me. It's like you did not learn from your parents. It's like this, it's like that. And they're manipulating you against me.
Mm.
He almost made me hate people that have been helping me, especially a lady. It's like, who's enough this clothes? Because most of my clothes, the lady got them for me. Like, this person who got this clothes for you? I said, my aunt. She's like, this person is manipulating you. She's using you. She's this, she's that. I almost hated the lady. It got to an extent. I went home, packed some of the clothes that she gave me. I went to burn it. Like, oh, yes, because I want to be with this person. They said it's the one.
Mm.
That word was just like, it's the one, it's the one, it's the one. You told your mom. You don't make it like you don't spoil everything. It's the one, it's the one.
But he was not showing you the love and attention you wanted. So what kept you in the relationship?
Prophecy.
Prophecy.
Yes.
Interesting.
He's the one.
Okay, so
He's the one. So I had to change my fellowship from the one I was attending. Then I got to another fellowship. When they started talking about trauma, and I was like, okay, started learning. We have to heal from it before entering another relationship. If you don't heal from the trauma you went through, you can't be in a relationship and this, that. And also, I had to learn again that you don't just believe. on prophecy that anybody said. This is
Yes.
person you want to be with.
Yes.
This is person you want to spend the rest of your life with.
Mm.
Is it prophecy you want to use to run it?
Yes.
I like the way he was now feeling like sex was more important.
Mm.
Oh, when I'm stressed, I want to have sex in order to feel good.
Did he have sex with you as a result of that?
Yes.
Can
Yeah,
you
sex.
take us through how it happened?
Okay. The first time I came, it was like we had sex. It was like that's if for him to be like sure that he's a man.
That was the first time you
The
visited
first
him.
time I visited. So he said he wanted to feel like shoes that he's a man. So that former one has made me feel like, oh, entering any relationship, the guys of this world now,
Yes.
they want sex in the
So
relationship.
sex is normal in
Sex is now normal.
relationships.
So I saw it as normal.
Hmm.
But the first time, second time, it was very painful. I was like, why is it like this? Even the other one, I was like, what's happening? Hey,
Yes.
I was now sick that period. I was scared.
Hmm.
It was like, oh, go to for free drugs and everything. I was like, no, 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 I can't continue. I have to look for money. I told one of my mommy that I needed money. So I had to run a test and they said it was bacteria
Oh,
in my
okay.
stomach. So I had to just, I took the drugs and I said, if somebody, you were sick, it didn't even show concern. Is this this kind of person you want to be with?
And you didn't get pregnant.
I didn't get pregnant.
So you used protection.
Yes.
Hmm.
Like, it was like, I was not like, is this the kind of person you want to be with? No care. Any little things already shouting. He has like it's not like he's even giving you money. So what is I'm not even really after the money. But there's a way you make you feel like
Yes.
and later I started feeling like if you owed me, I'm not even like I started learning that you can't be with someone that is not attractive. When the person is not attractive to you, you can't be with the person.
So after the sex, you lost the attraction.
Yes, I lost the attraction and everything. So I met a friend from church. The guy sat me down and said, Favor, with the way you've been behaving, because there are sometimes you just get angry at people. Then when I came to church, that second fellowship I joined, I just get angry. I don't take joke
Hmm.
and everything. So he said he studied me. He came to me.
What was the
Like,
issue at that time?
it used you at that time.
Yes.
I because I was trying to relate with people. And
Okay.
you know, from time I don't really know how to relate with people.
Okay.
Any little joke, and again the way that guy was making me feel,
Hmm.
I was just, and it was not like another trauma added to the one I was going
Yes.
through. So the guy sat me down and said, "Favor, look at your parents' marriage. Pick out the things that you know that the good things and the bad ones. Look at your father. The good things in your father. Look at the good qualities. Look at the bad ones. Write them down. Look at the things that you want in a man. You can't just continue and be running with, oh, this one is showing me attention. That is why I'm here.
Hmm.
You have to know what you want."
Looking at your background, where you are coming from, and the things you've been through, all right, what are the things that you think you should do differently that will set you apart from your background? Right? I mean, I was having a conversation with a friend a few days ago. I was sharing my experience in life, and the other person that was sitting in the room literally looked at me and said, "Hello, young lady, you don't look like where you are coming from." Do you understand? So, what are the things? And the reason why he said that was because there were things I did that helped me look different from my background. So, it's possible to have a bad background, but a beautiful future. Right? Considering your experience, what are the things that you looked at from your dad that you don't ever want to see in a man, and what are the things that you'd like to see in your man? That's one. And then two, what kind of marriage do you want to have? What kind of children would you like to raise?
Okay. The man aspect. I actually sat down and I wrote things that I don't want to see in my man.
Okay.
My dad was someone that does not listen.
Okay.
Anything he wants to do, final.
Yes.
He does not take correction.
Mm.
I can't be with a man that can't listen to me. I can't be with a man that's okay. Oh, you did this thing and it was wrong. Oh, this is how you should go about it.
Mm.
Someone that will listen, that takes correction
Yes.
and is ready to learn.
Mm.
Someone that knows how to say, that knows how to apologize. My dad, I never heard my dad say I'm sorry to my mom. It was always, I'm right. I'm right. And so I want someone that before making decisions,
Yes.
I should also be part of it.
Okay.
I should also be part of anything we are doing. Okay, you want to make decision? Yes, 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 yes. Oh, my wife, how do you see this? That kind of man I want. I want someone that will stand up for me
Will not
anytime,
stand
any
up
day.
against you.
I won't stand against me. Because one thing, my dad always like tell my his family things like just bad things about my mom. So they
Yes.
never see my mom as this good woman.
Yeah.
They always see her as this bad person. So I want someone that even with the pressure coming from the family, be able to say no. This is what my wife can do. This is what my wife cannot do. You won't paint me black. You will make your family even love me more.
Okay.
And another thing I'm looking at again in a man, someone that is mature to handle situation, that has that emotional intelligence. You don't allow your happy moments control you. You don't allow your sad moments control you. That even when you are going through a lot, you'll be calm to talk to me. Someone that respects me. Someone that respects me.
Underline.
Because love no go be everything. Someone that understands me and is ready to be patient with me and we can grow together.
So you've talked about the kind of man you want to have. Let's talk about you, the lady, in relationship with your mother. What are the things you saw your mother do that you don't want to do?
Um when I started staying with my mom alone, I noticed some things. She's someone that, how will I put this? Any little thing, she just flare.
Hmm.
You're not, she does not have patience. I'll put it that way. That patience. And she's not ready to understand. I think now she's even trying, but then she was not ready to understand. So some extent, I would have said, assuming she had that understanding with my dad, I would have said she would have actually been able to make the marriage work to some extent.
Hmm. True.
Because there were some times whereby my dad would just be like, I don't have hope. I like, how are we going to do it? Mom would just flare. But later I was not understanding now that I think there was just some things that she was going through. He was not ready to understand her. She was not ready to understand him. So there was no understanding. So and I was like, I want to be that woman that to be able to understand my man. I'll be patient with him. And I'll be a home for my man. That even when he's troubled, he can come back and say, oh, my wife, this is what happened. And I want us, like, what should I do? What should I do? As a man, when you come to meet, I noticed something about men. When you tell a woman, men don't know how to say secrets. When a man tells you a secret, that means he really trusts you. So I want that life whereby my man can open up to me.
Yes, really.
Freely. I want to be patient to the extent that even when he talks, okay, even if he's at fault, I won't really judge him. I'll listen to him first.
Yes.
Give him that listening ears. Okay, this is how. Oh, listen to him. When you listen to your man, he'll be able to trust you more and tell you that this is it. But when he just tells you something one day and you flare, do you think that man will come back to you to talk to you? No. So I want to build that's like that character and people like, oh, my man come to me. You'll be able to open up. As a woman, you should know your husband weak points. Yes. There are times you can, oh, favor fan, how do you, they might not want to open up. There's a way you like know what works for you. What works for this person cannot work for this person.
Yeah.
Know what's work for you. What works for you better.
Yeah.
That's just it.
Okay. All right. So I noticed all through our conversations, unlike the others, some persons do cry when you are talking about their trauma, but I haven't seen a drop of tears and you were smiling all through. So is it now fair for us to say you've healed from your trauma?
Yes.
You healed from your trauma.
Yes.
That's good. Can you like list out one or two things you did that helps you in the process quickly for our audience?
Okay. I'll say the first one.
Mm.
Thank God for my the God servants
Servants.
in my fellowship.
Yes.
So, when I got to the church, okay, around that towards the end, he taught on trauma stories, trauma series.
Yes.
So I went back to them. I was like, okay, these are the things you have to forgive yourself first.
So
Then
the
forgive
teachings,
your
then
parents.
forgiveness.
Yes. The teachings, forgiveness.
What else?
Then I started like praying more.
Praying more.
Yes.
Praying more. Pray more. Yes.
Praying more. And I started like giving thanks to God that in every situation you find yourself, you just have to give thanks and believe that you don't need to like still be in the past.
Yes.
I have a future to face. Yes. So I just need to forget the past and move on. Move on.
I like the way you are smiling and say, I have to forget the past and move
Move
on.
on.
Move on. On moving on, are we open to a new relationship?
Yes.
Oh, we are open.
Yes.
Are we open or we are already in it? Which one?
Just recently.
Oh God, they have left me single. Oluwa, have mercy. All right. So, lastly, considering the fact that you are a big survivor, honestly, I admire you. I am impressed.
Thank you.
Considering your age, considering the whole entire process. Wow. So, what advice do you have for persons who are still struggling to come out?
Okay. I would say, just believe that whatever you're going through now is an avenue for you to grow more and learn. Because sometimes when I talk to people and I tell them my age, they won't really believe because I tend to like get more matured than my age and know how to handle situations. So whatever challenges and everything, just trust God to like, because I learned something that God will never give you challenges that are bigger than you that you can't overcome. So whatever you're doing, just ask the Holy Spirit for help. Know God more, love Him more, and just focus on the future that you have somewhere you're going to. So you don't have to use the past and just try to heal from it. Start working on yourself. And now I'm even reading books. So
Reading.
yeah, reading.
All right. So, Favor, thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
We are so happy and blessed that you joined us today and tell them stories, and we hope to see you in a better position later on in life. All right. So, thank you so much.
And I also have advice for people that when entering a relationship or before getting married, please look at the family.
Yes.
Family, most importantly. Apart from prayer, apart from the qualities in the man, look at the family. Like, if the family does not love you, please don't enter. Because that was one big issue. Even with my dad's character, assuming his family loved my mom more, it would have changed.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So you look at the family. This family are the Christian background and polygamous home. Please say no. Say no.
Thank you so
Say
much,
no.
Favor.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the advice. Thank you so much for coming. All right, viewers, you've heard from Favor. It has been an interesting time with Favor here in the studio. Trust me, if Favor can survive from her trauma, you too can survive. All right. Just trust God, make effort and steps to come out of whatever it is you are going through, and trust me, you'll be fine. You will definitely be fine. All right, before I go, remember to like, remember to subscribe, turn on the notification button so you can be notified of our next video. Remember to comment on our comment section. We'd love to hear from you what you feel. All right, so till we meet again, I remain your favorite host, Precious Isaac, on your favorite show, Tell Them Stories. For now, goodbye.